and welcome back to my channel. That was like super cheerleader-esque energized. Got my hair in a wet top knot because I showered today for the first time in like 4 days. I would like a round of applause. Let's clap for yourself in editing, Amanda. Okay, cool. So according to this title, we're doing a favorites video for the month of November. So guys, believe it or not, the most wonderful season of the year is currently upon us, and it is fall. Honestly, it's my favorite. I find it doesn't last too long in good old YYT. It usually starts around Thanksgiving and kind of makes its way to almost the end of November, but there has been small amounts of snow falling on random days in the YYT universe. But that's okay. I've definitely been wearing more makeup because it hasn't been so humid and gross. So I figured I would quickly run through those. I left them like far enough behind me that I can't. Also, take note of the vlog camera back there. I'm vlogging a lot lately, so I've been liking that. Hang on, we're either gonna break everything or we're gonna go through this really well. Okay, we got the goods. I've been vlogging a lot. I've been enjoying it. I'm adjusting to life, having a new international student, and I've actually been having a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. We spend a lot of time together, so it's been quite the adventure. There's always something to be at, so I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. Without further ado, let's talk about these products. First off, I've been loving, or I've rediscovered, the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. I have not ordered the Naked Cherry yet. I think it's going to be a Christmas present to myself, though. I've busted out the Naked 3 palette again. I've been like pretty exclusive to the matte shades in here. How rude. I've been pretty exclusive to the matte shades in here, Limit and Nooner specifically. I like to put Limit all over my lid and Nooner in my crease and then slap on some mascara and we're good to go. It's a great get out the door super fast, be productive, get to the office, try not to be too late, Amanda, kind of eye makeup look. So it's quick, it's easy. You can also glam up a look in here. I think I've done a couple of tutorials with this bad boy. I enjoy all of the Naked palettes except for the Naked Smoky because I never really used it. But overall, pigmentation, quality, it's like no other. We love it. Is it worth 66 bucks? It's questionable. When I bought all of mine, they were in the $50 range, and then they became extra popular. Not just popular, extra popular, and now they're 66 bucks. Canadian. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I will buy the cherry palette, let's be honest. That will happen, so committed. Speaking of eye things, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mini Mascara. I like it. I've cleaned out my collection and I've decluttered a lot. So if you follow me on Insta and Snapchat, I usually post about that kind of stuff there. And since I decluttered, I rediscovered oldies but goodies, or things that I need to use before I repurchase something I love. So that's one of those things I wanted to use up, so I threw it in my everyday makeup drawer, and I've been using it almost every day. I love it. This gives the illusion of like really fake false lashes if you layer it a lot. My only complaint about it is sometimes it transfers. I prefer the waterproof version. That one doesn't transfer, but it's a lot harder to get off. But overall, I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. In hindsight, we should have talked about this product next first, but we didn't because Amanda's a failure. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. I love this stuff. I don't have it on today. Today I just put foundation on my eyelids because sometimes I'm really lazy and I'm not going to wear this makeup for long. This makeup's only on my face to film and then I'm going to go work out. So, that's a really good eyeshadow primer. I love wearing it when I want my makeup to extend its life for as long as possible. It doesn't cause creasing. All of the shadows rest comfortably over top of it, and they just look so much better than they could. It's great. I love it. Up next is an eyebrow product. I think I've talked about this before, but this is so much cheaper than the Anastasia Beverly Hills products because it's by Essence, and Essence doesn't charge more than $5 for eyebrow products, so it's actually nice and it's very good quality and it works really well. This is the eyebrow gel, so this is like a pomade. I love it. It's great. It color matches me perfectly. I'm in the shade number 1, brown, so they don't have no fair kind of options or no blonder options, which kind of sucks. Now, I haven't looked at their displays in Newfoundland here lately, so they may have some, they may not. I mean, it's worth checking out because it is affordable. I think I paid like $4 for this pot, and I have a corresponding eye pencil and like a Make Me Brow, which is like a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. So it's worth looking into, is my point. I usually set my makeup with this or a MAC Studio Fix powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is like my 6th one of these. This is an affordable option. It helps keep the oil in my oily skin at bay, and that one's in the shade Translucent. You can get some that are tinted that act obviously as an added bit of pigmentation. If you want to darken up your skin, you totally can. It's a good way to cheat the system and do that. So that's also a recommendation for that. And then in the skincare realm, a lot of you have been asking me how I've been clearing my skin. The answer is I'm drinking 4 liters of water a day. I'm trying not to eat a lot of garbage. I'm really, really working towards eating healthy. And I'm really making a concerted effort to do that. I'm washing my face twice a day. I do a face mask once a week. Like, I do all sorts of things to clear my skin, but this really helps. This is like in a pickle, in a pinch. This is the Sage Wellness Zap Toner. Spritz it on my face. It definitely helps treat the acne. It helps minimize redness, and I usually put it on before bed because it does have a scent to it. So I'll put it on like an hour before bed after I wash my face and I'm starting to unwind, and it's very cooling and it just helps me detox. And there's a corresponding essential oil that I use on my actual acne if I have any like big pieces of acne. Right now I have like a little tiny area of breakout happening down here. Nothing crazy. But overall, I mean, it's definitely making a difference in my skincare regime. And that's it for the beauty and the skincare. I want to talk about 2 other things. A piece of technology that I've been rediscovering that I love. This is a sports speaker. It is waterproof. It is Bluetooth. It clips onto anything and everything. I sometimes may or may not take it in the shower. And it's great. It's durable. Woo! Oh, God. I'm going to regret that. It's only $29 from Amazon. Mom bought it for me for a birthday gift, I think, or a Christmas gift. I can't remember, like a year ago. She has one too. I like them. The sound quality is great. I can leave it in the kitchen and hear it in the bedroom. So I'm all for that life. And then the final thing I want to talk about is a podcast. This girl is back on the podcast train. Every single Saturday, there's a new episode. I just finished listening to episode 6. It's called The Business of Life. And the hosts are the amazing Jan Arden and my very favoriteest dragon, Arlene Dickinson. It's a great podcast. There's no specific theme. They just talk about life. Last week's episodes, they talked about putting their parents in seniors' homes and dealing with old age and all that kind of stuff. This week's topic of choice was why This week's topic of choice was why feminine hygiene products should be free. So there's a little bit of everything. They also talked about depression and anxiety in this episode. Other times they talk about going to the grocery store and looking like slobs and having to get their photo taken with a fan. So it's just a light-hearted thing. Today's episode really inspired me. You guys know I have zero shame in talking about my period on the internet. But to hear 2 women who either have, like Arlene was very clear saying she's past the period life, she's through the menopause, and Jan's like, I'm smack dab in the middle of menopause, so they're totally okay with talking about periods, and they did it in a podcast for 45 minutes, and I smiled a lot. It took the stigma out of it, and it's refreshing to hear an older generation talk about it and not be afraid to put it online. But that's not the whole point of this video. The point of this video was to share my favorites with you guys. I just want to say thank you. This last month or so has been a bit of a change, especially in my vlog life kind of thing, because I've just kind of transitioned into a new way of like living. You kind of do that with international students, and how you do things changes a little. So thank you for your patience. So thank you for your love and support, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and get ready for the beginning of Vlogmas, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. I love you guys. Bye!